Thank you. Marketing whiz Preston McMurry Jr., along with his son Chris McMurry, used their technical savvy to develop an online database that lists all the domestic violence shelters in the United States just by typing in a zip code at www.domesticshelter.org. Through his philanthropic efforts, McMurry has also raised more than $49 million in support of domestic violence shelters in Arizona as a way to address the abuse that his wife experienced as a child. Please welcome Preston McMurry.
Honorees, guests, Womenese News. This is a very happy evening for me and very sad. Happy because all the people who helped raise that $49 million and donate money are truly being honored tonight. Sad because I'm the only man being honored. We need to change that. I am always asked why. And the answer to that is a woman named Teresa who was both my most tragic moment in life and my greatest success in life. Tragic because she was the wife, my love of my life for 16 years, and massively, sadonically tortured and abused as a child of 4 years old in a remote mountaintop village in Italy. She was kidnapped, brought to an orphanage in Rome, adopted by a wonderful American family, and as time went on, she and I met, we married, and the scars, both emotional and physical, ended up in our marriage. We sought help from a variety of psychologists, 2 hours a week, 52 weeks a year, for 10 years. At the end of which time, we were advised to go to Italy and find her roots, which we did. Returning home, several days later, she simply disappeared from my life. No message, no phone call, no letter. 7 years later, she resurfaced with these words, "I think it's time for us to sit down and talk." And we did. And I asked the question, "Why did you leave?" She said, "I just had to. But I have always loved you. There was nothing wrong with you as a husband that I didn't create out of the abuse of my childhood." In the depths of my mortal depression, I had an epiphany, and that was to do something about child abuse and domestic violence. And that wonderful epiphany became my purpose in life. We all wonder why we are here. My good fortune is I know it is to combat family violence and child abuse. I leave for Italy tomorrow because the love of my life died in August. And before she did, she called and asked that I do two things. One, deliver her eulogy, which I did, and two, that I would carry her ashes back to the mountaintop town in remote Italy, and that I will do tomorrow. Thank you very much, and we honor her tonight.
Thank you.